Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-diving into a topic that's a bit sensitive but incredibly important. Toxic money relationships. It's not just about arguing over bills. It's about control, manipulation, and the slow erosion of your well-being, all tied up in finances. This can happen with a partner, a family member, or even a friend. So let's pull back the curtain and look at the signs of a financially toxic relationship and, more importantly, how you can start to break free. First up, what exactly is a toxic money relationship? Think of it as any relationship where money is used as a tool for power and control, rather than a shared resource for mutual growth. This isn't just about having different spending habits. It's a pattern of behavior that leaves one person feeling powerless and the other in complete control. Let's break down some of the most common red flags. The first one is financial secrecy. Does your partner hide their income, their debts, or their spending? Do you find hidden credit card statements or mysterious withdrawals from your joint account? Secrecy is a huge red flag because it breaks the foundation of trust. A healthy relationship requires open and honest communication about finances, even when it's uncomfortable. When one person is intentionally keeping the other in the dark, it's often to hide something that could impact you both, like a gambling problem or massive debt. Another major sign is financial control. This is a big one. It can be very subtle at first. Maybe your partner insists on managing all the finances because they claim to be better with money. But soon, you find yourself having to ask for an allowance from your own money. They might question every single purchase you make, making you feel guilty for buying a coffee or a new shirt. They might even prevent you from getting a job or advancing in your career because your financial independence is a threat to their control. This isn't about budgeting together. It's about one person holding all the power and treating the other like a child. Then there's what I call the debt weapon. This is when someone uses debt to manipulate you. They might run up huge bills on a joint credit card and then leave you to deal with the fallout. Or they might loan you money when you're in a tough spot, but then hold it over your head forever. Every time you have a disagreement, they bring up the money you owe them, making you feel perpetually indebted and obligated. This isn't a loan. It's a leash. They're not helping you. They're creating a dynamic where you can never be their equal. Another toxic behavior is financial gaslighting. Have you ever brought up a financial concern only to be told you're crazy, overreacting, or bad with money? You might say, "Hey, I'm worried we're spending too much on eating out," and they'll respond with, "You're just being dramatic. We're fine." You always worry about nothing. Over time, this erodes your confidence and makes you less likely to speak up, allowing them to maintain full control. We also have to talk about financial inequality being exploited. In many relationships, one person naturally earns more than the other. That's normal. It becomes toxic when the higher earner uses their income to belittle or control their partner. They might make comments like, "Well, I pay for this house, so my opinion is the one that matters," or "You do get a say in this decision because you do contribute as much." This creates a power imbalance where one person's worth is tied to their paycheck and the other person is made to feel inferior and dependent. A healthy partnership values all contributions, not just the financial ones. So, you might be listening to this and recognizing some of these signs in your own life. It can be a really scary and isolating realization. So, what do? The first step is acknowledging the problem without blaming yourself. These dynamics are often very subtle and manipulative, and it's easy to get caught in them. Recognize that this is not a healthy way to live, and you deserve better. Next, start educating yourself. Knowledge is power. Begin to quietly learn about your financial situation. Try to get a clear picture of all your assets, debts, and income. If you have joint accounts, look at the statements. If you don't have access, try to find out why. You can use free budgeting apps to track any spending you do have control over. The goal here is to move from a place of confusion to a place of clarity. You can't make a plan if you don't know where you stand. Then, you need to start building your own financial safety net, even if it's tiny at first. This is your escape fund. It could be opening a separate bank account in your own name that the other person doesn't know about. You could start stashing a little bit of cash away, maybe from a side hustle or by getting cash back at the grocery store. This isn't about being deceitful, it's about creating a lifeline for yourself. Having even a small amount of money that is solely yours can give you a huge psychological boost and a sense of agency. Seeking outside support is also crucial. This is not something you should go through alone. Talk to a trusted friend or family member who you know will be supportive and non-judgmental. If you don't have anyone you can confide in, consider talking to a therapist or a financial counselor. Many organizations offer free or low-cost help for people in situations of financial abuse. They can provide a safe space for you to talk and give you practical advice on your next steps. Please don't hesitate to reach out to them. Now, let's talk about setting boundaries. This can be the hardest part, especially if you're used to being controlled. Start small. You can say something like, "I'd like to be more involved in our monthly budget planning," or "I'm going to open my own savings account for my personal goals." Expect pushback. The other person will likely resist any change that threatens their control. But you have to stand firm. Use I statements to express your feelings and needs without blaming them. For example, I feel stressed when I don't know where our money is going. Instead of you're hiding money from me, if communication and boundary setting don't work, or if the relationship is abusive, you may need to consider leaving. This is a huge, difficult decision, and it requires careful planning. This is where your escape fund and your support network become absolutely critical. Talk to a legal professional to understand your rights, especially if you're married or share assets. Create a detailed plan for where you'll go, how you'll support yourself, and how you'll untangle your finances. Recovering from a toxic money relationship is a journey. It takes time to rebuild your financial confidence and heal from the emotional damage. Be patient and kind to yourself. Celebrate small victories, like creating your first budget or making a financial decision all on your own. You're not just rebuilding your bank account. You're rebuilding your sense of self-worth and independence. You relearning that you are capable and that you deserve a life where money is a tool for freedom, not a weapon of control. It's about creating a future where you are in the driver's seat of your own life. Financial health is a key part of your overall well-being. By identifying these toxic patterns and taking brave steps to change them, you are investing in a happier, healthier, and more empowered you. Thank you so much for watching today. I know this was a heavy topic, but I hope it was helpful. If this resonated with you, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. Drop a comment below to share your thoughts or experiences if you feel comfortable. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on building a healthy and wealthy life. See you next time.